Qualified immunity means that whatever somebody does, okay, whoever has qualified immunity means that whatever they do, they don't have to be held accountable. And the problem with qualified immunity is it's given to people who are just like you and me with mannerisms. Nothing's ever perfect, all the time. And, they wake up grouchy, they have bad times and good times. And then it's given to people who may act on emotions and egos and actually hurt people if they have authority and jurisdiction. And jurisdiction. So police, all LEOs and state's attorneys, they don't have accountability if they have qualified immunity. And we know there are videos that exist. I was profiled and beat up by a policeman. I was falsely prosecuted by a state's attorney to protect the policeman. I was told I was in court to my face by a judge. I was stalked by other cops to cover all this. And eventually the case was thrown out. Okay, so that means I got beat up and arrested and told I wasn't in court and had to go on the run for no reason. And everything that followed in that time as a result of that. I lost my career and everything. So because of qualified immunity, I could not sue the police. I couldn't sue the agencies. I couldn't go after the state's attorney or the state. All I could do was threaten them with federal charges and stop them in their tracks that way with the evidence, because I'm not a criminal. I wasn't guilty. And the police beat me up on a profile. So if they didn't have qualified immunity, I would have been able to sue them. And the thing about it is the liability goes to the station, the department, and the state. So with qualified immunity removed, the individual policeman that kills somebody or violates their rights or decides that they don't like the way that person looks, so they're going to run the tags and then harass them and stop them and steal the stuff and plant drugs on them and get the dog and make the dog bark. So this way, all that kind of stuff is real. You see videos on it and it's real. Okay, those people wouldn't be able to do that, because then we could go after them and say, look, you're representing your department and you're a criminal with a badge and a gun. You weren't a cop that day and I didn't do nothing wrong in here. So now I'm going to sue you. And if they're not wrong, okay, they won't get charged, but it will go to court, and at least you'll be able to bring them in front of a judge for accountability. And then you could show your evidence, and I would have been able to show my evidence, put my life back on track, know that the bad people were reprimanded, and that now there's record that they hurt me and were convicted of it, so now they would have to stay away from me, and it would have made me feel better, and it would have put them in their place. It would have made the state look good and everything. So that's what qualified immunity is about. It's about this. It's about not being terrorized